E-commerce for WordPress is all over the place right now, and there's a lot of new software coming up. So this is a sponsored video. I'm going to give you an overview of a new e-commerce platform that I checked out, is really amazing and is super fast, completely replacing WooCommerce or maybe another solution that you might have. But we're going to check out Easy Commerce in this video today. Let's go. All right, so here we are. Grab your coffee. Let's get this going. Check this out. This is the Easy Commerce website. I love this cool thing in the background. One of their main things is AI-powered WordPress for e-commerce. They've got a ton of features. You can see they already include abandoned cart recovery, simple to manage the products, order management, different payment methods, taxation, which of course is important if you got to charge taxes, shipping. They got the dashboard, coupon codes, personalized emails, a drag and drop builder that works with Gutenberg, which is pretty cool. And the biggest thing is the power of AI, and they also do physical and digital products. But let's check this out. We're going to click into the power of AI because I really want you guys to see how awesome this is. And I'm going to get into the demo, but I just want to touch on it real quick. They implemented the possibility to put AI into everything. So you have the AI assistant, which is like the support or the help desk where you could ask it questions about the platform. They have the instant product descriptions. So you put your title in, click generate a product description, and it's going to put it right there, which is something I do now anyway, but I do it off-site. So the fact that I can integrate the API key and have this working is really cool. What else do they got? Project name, stunning images to create images, which is really cool. Smarter search, happier customers. Of course, people want to find something. It's going to utilize this technology to find the products. And then you have customized templates on demand, which, as we know, could be a huge pain. If we're using a page builder or something else, a lot of times you have to go in and manually create everything. So this will be able to create the pages pretty quickly, which I love it. And this is coming soon, is let your customers shop by just speaking. So there's a lot of stuff on the roadmap that's coming, and that's actually pretty cool. Click a little button and say, hey, I'm looking for this product and that product, and then all of a sudden they'll be able to search it just like that. So very fun, very interesting. Let's install this and get into this and actually see how all of this works and how it's going to benefit you. Okay, we've got a fresh install. We're going to head over to plugins, and we are going to add the Easy Commerce free version right now, and then we'll get into the pro version as well. So once you have it, you'll see it right here, Easy Commerce, AI-powered e-commerce. That is the thing. That's where we're at. So install that, and we're going to get a cool wizard that's going to pop up once we activate it. We'll see right here, setup wizard. And we're going to go through this and start filling everything out. So we'll click on Get Started Now. I'm going to fill this out, and then we'll go from there. All right, now that we have that set, we are going to go to the store dashboard. You can see right now it's set up. Let's add our first product. So here we are, and you can see the layout is just beautiful. It's actually really fast. If I start clicking around, you can see how fast the pages load. You've got abandoned carts, transactions. There's really no, like, I'll just compare this to my experience with WooCommerce. Clicking around in WooCommerce is the worst. Like, I'll click and it just takes forever to load. And it's probably because I need a whole bunch of plugins just to make it work. This is actually, everything's in here. So let's go ahead, add our first product. You can see this isn't available yet. It says add product title first. So let's add our product title. I'm going to call this War Cry 2.0. And this is my coffee brand. So I'm going to say dark roast coffee. Let's see, product summary. Let's see what we can come up with. So it says AI-powered copywriter to write your product description and summary. Write a short, compelling product summary with key features and benefits. Let's do that right now. All right, let's click generate. It says 10 credits remaining. So when you generate, you'll see it just created a quick sentence. And if I click this again, let's see, I have 9 credits remaining now. All right, so I just want to point out 2 things really quick. One is if you're on the page, don't click around, because if you don't save it, whatever you write will be lost as you clicking on the different links. Also, the free account comes with 10 AI credits. So if you're on the free version and you click on this, you're going to see this start to dwindle 98765431. If you upgrade to the pro account, you get unlimited credits, and the team is really amazing. If you have suggestions, they're very open to listening to it, and we'll go over the roadmap in a little bit. But one of the things that they're working on is for you to be able to bring in your own API key. So if you use Claude or Chat GPT or whatever it is, you'll be able to bring that in and actually use your own API for the things that it generates. So let's just continue on with this. We've got Warcry. I put the description in there. There's not really a lot of attributes for coffee, but we'll say something like, the grind type. The grind. We'll just say that. And we'll use text, and we'll say whole bean, and then add another one. We'll say espresso grind, add another one, and we'll say brew grind. And let's create that. So now we have the attributes. Okay, so after you have the attributes, which you can click on manage attributes, and you'll get you can add them here. You also have the attribute page right here where you can set all the different attributes for your products. Now, if we go to the product, we are going to click the plus sign to say set new attribute, grind, and we're going to select the ones that we want it to go from. So if you have an attribute of, let's say, a bunch of colors, you can click on add the attribute colors and then put whatever you want here. Now, when it comes to pricing, you're going to click on auto generate variants. What that does, it's going to take each grind and it's going to put the list together. So you see right there, 3 instantly. What I love about this in comparison, again, I'm just going to compare this to WooCommerce because that's like one of the most popular, is that this is just one-liners. If you do this in WooCommerce, you have to click it. It opens up this entire field. You have all of these different options to pick from, and it gets kind of annoying when I really just need price and SKU, you know? So let's do $20 for this one, espresso grind, $22, and then whole bean, $22. I don't know. It's all the same stuff. So we have the prices there. We have the SKU right there. We can add more prices if we want. We can copy these if we want, trash them. Product description, we could auto-generate this. So let's click on this. Let's use one of our credits. Write a detailed, persuasive product description about dark roast coffee, covering features. There's my dogs are barking. Jeez. Okay, so I put dark roast coffee, covering features, benefits, use cases. I mean, we don't really need all that, and why it's a great choice. So let's just click generate and see what it comes up with. You can customize the instructions of what you're doing. So if you want it specific to certain things, then customize the instructions and let it do its thing. Right now, I'm just using the default because I just want to show you how it works, which is actually really cool. So let it generate and do its thing, and then we'll keep on filling this out. This came out amazing. It did all the H tags. It wrote all of this out from that one little prompt, which was really, really cool. I mean, let's talk about SEO stuff. Like, this is sweet. Transform your coffee experience today. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And if you want to avoid like the AI stuff, you could put in your prompts like don't do M dashes and things like that. But this was one credit, and this is awesome. So let's keep on going. We've got the product gallery. Let's use the AI for this too. Why not? Generate a hyper-realistic, high-detailed scene with cinematic ambiance, lifelike textures, and natural lighting and sharp focus. Put a bag of coffee right in the middle with coffee beans splashing around it. And then let's see what that does. I just love the fact that this does it. We're going to create a JPEG. Let's see, 16 by 9. I got 3 credits remaining. So I guess that took a lot out of this one, that generation one. So let's generate this and then see what we got. This is pretty cool. While that's doing its thing, let's see, we can put the categories in here. So let's put the category coffee, no parents, create the category. There we go. Tags and brands. The brand is going to be Full Quiver. That's me. So let's create the brand. I wish coffees did more reselling so I could sell their stuff. Product view, template 1. So we've got 2 different templates we can pick from. I love that. We can use template 1 right here. I like this one. Settings, visibility, hide from shop. We don't need that. Hide from search engines and enable review. That's awesome. That's already checked off. And we have this right down here, Easy Commerce AI. This is kind of like your support queue. So if you have a question about anything, you just click on that and then you run the support. So let's save this product, wait for this image to generate, and then let's check it out on the front end. All right, so I didn't have enough credits to do the product. So that's something I'm going to speak to them about too, because like I said, they're really open to suggestions, and just let them know how many tokens each thing costs. So if they get 10 and an image costs 5, then we'll run with that. If product description costs, 4 tokens and we've already used 1 for the product summary, then we should know that and then see what we can do and keep track of it. But I just uploaded a couple images here. I set this one as the thumbnail, which I love that. You can click anyone and set it as the thumbnail. So we are going to save this, and then let's take a look and preview this. So let's click on view. And bam. I mean, I don't have a theme on this at all, but you could see the main pages here. We don't need any of these extra add-ons. The grind is already here. Espresso grind, whole bean brew. I love that. We can add this to the cart. We have the gallery right here. Main image, gallery. Then you have the product details, which is great. This is already optimized. Take a look at the review. There's no reviews yet, so I can't click it. And then let's see. We'll add this to the cart. It's already added. Proceed to checkout. And we have ourselves a simple checkout page. Put in all your information. Order this, and we are good to go. Really like this. Again, I don't have a theme on here, so just, you can kind of put your imagination to this. But I did just want to check that out. So we did it. We added the product. We've got the different prices. We've got the attributes all set in, and everything is right here. There's no clicking around to 100 different fields and drop downs, and super clean look. I really like it. Now let's get into some of the other stuff. So you could see right here, we have the dashboard. So you're going to be able to see your sales, orders, customers. And I know one thing that we didn't see was the inventory, but we've got something really cool. It is the add-ons part. So if we go to Easy Commerce and we click on add-ons, you're going to see all the different add-ons that are actually free that come with the application. And it's awesome. The only ones that are pro are e-commerce subscriptions and what's the other one? Licensing. So if you have digital products and you need licenses for, those are the only ones that are pro. Everything else you could see is labeled free, 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 free. It all comes with it. So you've got WP Bakery, Paddle, which is payment integration. You could do gamification, points and rewards, product recommendations, Fluent CRM. A lot of people use that. Bank transfers, the sliding cart, which I like. Let's enable that. Let's also enable points and rewards. You've got different payment integrations here. The checkout editor. So if you want to do different fields, we've got that. So let's activate that. The wish list. So if they see something on your site and they want to just save it, you can do that. CSV importer, Klaviyo, Zendesk, all of these different add-ons are completely free and you can use with your shop. So that is huge. And if we go back to the options that we have here, you'll be able to keep track of all your orders. Abandoned carts, you can see no name. My email showed up right there because I'm logged in. So it just pops up there's an abandoned cart. I can click remind. It'll send an email straight from the application, which is awesome. So anybody that's on your checkout page, if they don't fill something out, it's saved and then you can send it out. You can see right here who has not been contacted, who has been contacted, and which carts have been recovered. So you can really keep an idea and keep track of who's purchasing. So we have transactions, customers, have a whole list of customers, reviews, coupons, which is huge. So if I want to add a coupon, let's say 5 off, and the coupon code is bleh. Activate it, search for the products. We could set this up for Warcry. Minimal spend is if they spend $40, then they can get this start date, end date. We'll do a percentage discount and we'll say 5% off. And there, now we have a coupon. Reports, reporting, settings, all the different settings. Payment integrations, PayPal, Stripe, the different methods. Checkout, you could use default templates that they have. Preview the selected template. You could use 1 column or 2 columns. Enable direct checkout. Like this, it's all part of the plugin, which I love. It's not 50 different plugins that they are just piecing together and continuously add on. So this is really cool. And one of these things I love is the emails. You can actually customize your emails that get sent out. The email header, you can see is the logo, which I could shrink down. But you have people who have a new account. You have the access right here where you can edit it. Pending orders, processes orders, canceled orders, all of these things. Shipping, taxation, cart recovery. And then, of course, the AI where you can say, template generator, yes, I want that. Smart search, enable it. Voice search, enable it. Image generator, enable it. And you have access to all of these different things. And here's one of the add-ons that we put on. Points and rewards, offer different rewards for when they get a certain amount of points. Like this is really, really cool. All right, and to wrap up, I just want to show you the last 3 things. First is in the pricing. If you click on the plus button here, you have all your options. And what I like about this is it has a calculate profit margin, which is really cool. Where if your price is let's say it's $12 and you're able to sell it for $20, then you can see you make $8 profit, 66% profit margin. Like I love that. I have not seen that anywhere. Also, how much does this cost? Well, let's go back to the website and you can see right here, yearly, $60 a year, which is not bad at all. That's the license for 1 store and everything's included. For professional, 10 stores is $149, agency is $239, and they also have the lifetime prices. So for $149 lifetime, you'll have it for 1 store, $374 for 10, $599 for 100. And the pro includes the subscriptions, unlimited tokens that you can use the AI for, and the licensing if you need the licensing. So this is what you have. Again, great company, great product. I'm going to be swapping out my WooCommerce install for this, and that's going to start running on my shop soon. If you have suggestions, if you have questions about integrations, you can, yep, I'm a regular person. Integration request, just click on this. If you don't see it here, you can make the request. I might do a request for Printful for like t-shirts and things like that. I think that'd be a great integration. And you also have this, which is the roadmap. This is what's happening. This is what they've done so far. This is what's in review, in progress, and up next. So you can see that they're working on cross-sell, a thank you page editor, back in-store notifications to get sent out. That's really cool, actually. A membership manager. Then you have bookings, Elementor builder, dynamic pricing. So they're continuously working on this product, and I'm excited for what's to come. I think this is a great step in the right direction, and we're actually opening more possibilities in the WordPress space and starting to integrate AI into this in such a simple way like that, where it's just a click of a button. I think this is awesome. So Ecommerce, thank you for sharing this product with me. It was a pleasure looking it over. And for those of you that are looking for different e-commerce solutions and good e-commerce solutions and want to step away from things like WordPress, where everything is an upsell and an upcharge, I would definitely check out Ecommerce. Again, this is going to be going on my site, so I'm excited for what's to come. God bless, and until next time, take care.